we are headed out this morning for me to get a shoulder replacement. And in order for that to happen, we have to go to Burlington, Vermont. Well, they were calling for us to get a foot of snow. We have gotten a couple of inches of snow. Very wintry wonderland out here, as you can see. On this side, it's still snowing. A couple inches.
At least a couple inches.
So we decided to take Dad's four-wheel drive little Nissan.
Christina decided.
Christina decided that she has to drive back later without me. Yeah, it's slipping pretty good on two-wheel drive.
Honey.
So as you can see, can you turn those off, please? It's a regular winter wonderland out here. This is going up Water Street, E-Town.
What's today's date?
4th. Surgery day. April 4th. Imagine if you live in other parts of the country.
Oh, it's still closed. All right.
There was a fire at the local pizzeria, and the road is closed. We're off to a good start. So now we've turned around, and we're headed back up Water Street. We're going past our house. I don't know if there's anything down here telling people that it's closed. Probably not. Hey, there's a camper for sale on that front lawn.
How do you know that camper's for sale?
I'm going to assume it is, because that guy always is selling campers. It's pretty, and it won't be around long. Calling for 60-degree weather coming up here pretty soon.
So here we are on Route 9N heading back into Elizabethtown. Look at how heavy that snow is. It is very pretty, but man, it's awful late. I guess it's not, but it's kind of on the tail end of
once you get into April, you
winter.
think it's pretty well done. In most parts of the country, it is.
Yeah, but anyway, just wanted to show you what it looked like. The winter wonderland. So, Doug.
So, Christina.
Watch the road, please. You do not have to look at the camera. I prefer that you keep your eyes on this road because it's slick.
I got it.
I can do a side profile of you, and people are enjoying that, so just... So, Doug, why are you having this surgery done?
Something to do.
Yeah.
Kind of quiet around here with the snowstorm.
I could find much better things to do.
I hear you get good care over here at UVM.
Yeah, you hear there's good food, and people actually wait on you hand and foot.
Yeah.
Just costs you thousands of dollars a day, but
Yeah.
maybe if you started paying your wife thousands of dollars a day, then you'd get better care.
That's all I ask for.
God bless you.
This is warm blankets. You know, those heated blankets.
You're asking from the hospital or from me?
Yes.
Okay.
So 8 years ago, I had my shoulder replaced. And it was never quite right. Never could figure out what was wrong. So a couple of weeks ago, I had a exploratory surgery. And it came back that there's an infection in the joint. So the artificial joint has infection around it. So today, they have to take that artificial shoulder that was put in 8 years ago, and they have to cut out all the infected part and then treat it with antibiotic stuff. And then they're putting in what's called an antibiotic spacer, which amounts to a temporary shoulder replacement, because they can't send you home with no shoulder. They don't want your arm to fall off.
No.
So the doctor said that 1/3 of people that get this thing, if it's working good for them and they can move it, it doesn't hurt, decide to just keep the temporary shoulder in. And then other people go ahead and have a third shoulder replacement and have the high performance new shoulder joint put in. So we'll see what happens. We got to do this part first. Got to get the infection out of there. It'll be on intravenous antibiotics for 6 weeks. So I'll have to figure out how I'm going to give that to myself once I get out.
You'll be fine. You'll figure it out.
And they wanted us there originally at 6:30 a.m. And we knew that they've been calling for this storm all week. Look at this guy. He's parked
he's like right
partially in the road.
Not a good spot to be parking when the roads are this slippery.
But anyway, I got a reprieve. And they called back and said I'd be the second surgery today instead of the first. And I didn't have to be there till 10. And the surgery is at noon.
Yep.
So that was good.
And right now it's 8:06. So we're doing good.
Yeah, we decided it takes about an hour and a half to get there from our house.
Yeah.
It's going to be done in Burlington, Vermont. So,
Give us some extra time.
yeah.
Because of the roads.
But I need to really recuperate fast because I just bought a 2015 Shasta, and it's one of the reissue models. It's the 19-footer in the Matador Red. I've been looking for one of these for years that I could afford. This one needs a little bit of work. It's almost down to Boston, and I put a deposit on it, and I need to go down there and pick that up. So I need to figure out how that can happen ASAP.
But I just wanted to tell everyone that Douglas informed me and his surgeon that he was going to do everything he's supposed to do with this surgery. He was going to be a good patient and follow directions. So I can't imagine the directions being ASAP to go down to Boston, Massachusetts to get a camper. So I'm just going to hold him accountable to his words. That he's going to be a good patient and he's going to follow the directions.
You heard it, folks. So if there's anybody out there in YouTube land that would like to help me out,
we'll get it.
Help out a brother.
It's just going to take some time.
And go down and pick that camper up for me. I really would appreciate it. There'd be a free Christmas wreath in it for you.
Oh my God.
Well, not right away.
That is
You'd have to wait till like
such a cheap.
You have to wait
so
till
cheap.
November to get that.
Yeah, I can see them knocking the doors down right now going to get that camper for you.
I'm sure somebody out there will want that job for free Christmas wreath.
Okay, we gotta get this done. We gotta shoot this up. So we are currently in New York State, still on the Crown Point side of the Crown Point Bridge, and there's part of the ruins left of the fort, and this is the campground that we that
Crown Point?
and the lighthouse. But there's the bridge.
The official name is the Champlain Bridge, I think. We call it the Crown Point.
All right, whatever. Thank
Well,
you.
YouTube is in more than just this area, so that over there was in the movie What Lies Beneath, the lighthouse, and underneath the bridge. Well, not this bridge, the old bridge.
So it seems like the weather here is a little wetter. It seems like more rain and less snow.
And just put the truck back into two-wheel drive.
Yep. So hopefully the rest of the way. So now we are officially in Vermont. And it looks a lot different, doesn't it?
Snow is green.
Yeah, the snow is green. All right.
There's the sign. You see the sign?
I don't know if it shows up or not. I am looking at it. But
There it is.
Welcome to Vermont.
Vermont, the Green Mountain State.
All right.
And there's a plow truck.
All right. We'll let you go. Well, look at this, folks. There's the arm. There's the shoulder. And he's out of the sling. He took a sponge bath. And he's
Now I'm shaving.
trying to get presentable here.
Show
Right?
the view from my room.
So this is Doug's room. It's quite, even the bathroom is pretty
Oh, and it's
big.
pretty
It's
elaborate.
really nice. But
UVM Medical Center in Burlington, Vermont.
here's the view from his room, 6th floor, Miller. Look at that. Look at the mountains this way. I don't know if you can see the mountains behind the buildings, but it's absolutely beautiful. And in that direction. So this is all part of the college right here, the university. over this way is the hospital. But they have a couch in here that you can open up into a bed. A couple nice chairs, a recliner, hospital bed, closet, TV. One is for information and one is for TV shows. And it's just set up very nicely. Yep. I'm very happy to have him here.
Well, there's the sun going down over Lake Champlain. So it's the 7th, the day before the eclipse. I got up to look out there and tried to take a picture of it, but it won't do it justice. So I don't know. This could be my last day in the hospital. Not a bad room, though. Well, here it is, folks. April 8th, the day of the solar eclipse. Nice and clear so far. There's Lake Champlain in New York State over there. People are starting to move around. Doesn't look as cold as it did yesterday morning. There's the culprit right there. My new shoulder, the whole reason why I'm in here. Sure will be glad when they figure out what the infection is so I can get the heck out of here.
Mr. Mitchell, what's going on there?
Well, today's the 8th, April 8th, eclipse day.
The sun.
Be happening in about a couple hours. So I just took
It's
the
12:15.
The sling off. Hasn't been off since last night. There's some exercises. Look at
Your
that.
hand is white too. You can tell the circulation's low in that baby.
Yep.
You better move those fingers, hon.
Yeah, that's what this is for.
Ooh, I almost saw
Like
your
your
back
balls.
end. I saw the
Squeeze your ball.
a slight vision of your back end
Oh, no.
as you turned. Good
That
thing you have
changed the
underwear on.
rating of this video. So this is what's happening. I'm going to get cleaned up, dressed up. I'm going to go outside for the first time since Thursday. Today's Monday. Yeah.
Good.
And the other side is the better half of the happy wanderers.
I like me having the camera and it being on you.
So tell the people what happened when you tried to come over here today.
Oh, it was a bit busy.
So we're in Burlington, Vermont.
Yeah, so we're about an hour and a half from our house. And I took the bridge, which meant I got south and then came north. And it was pretty constant traffic. And in Virgins was a madhouse. It's a tiny little town that doesn't know how to handle a lot of traffic.
They don't usually have a lot of
They
traffic.
usually don't have a lot of traffic, but I got through and then took some side roads, and that really made a difference.
Still at the UVM Medical Center in Burlington. Look at all those students down there. It's been my view for 6 days. So, as you can see, making the best of my time. Drooling over these Mercedes motorhomes. Hooked up to IV bag of antibiotics. Got a new pick. Everything goes directly right into my heart now. Right through there. So, never expected I was going to be here this long. They still really can't tell me when I'm going to be out. Just all has to do with the infection. Trying to make sure I get the right antibiotic treatment when I leave here, because I will be administering it through this PICC line for 6 weeks. So it's gone on way longer than we thought, but I guess it is what it is. Making the best of it. So, Christina, how are you?
Why do you always get so I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
Good.
So tell the people out there in YouTube land what is going on over here at the UVM Medical Center.
Good question. So, today is Thursday, April 9th, right?
Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday. Tuesday.
But it is April 9th.
It is April 9th. I meant to say Tuesday. Tuesday, April 9th. And we are still in Doug's lovely room, which we are absolutely blessed to have this room. So it looks like maybe Doug might be discharged tomorrow. Fingers crossed.
Show the folks how
Look at this. Got him dressed today.
Got his dressed like a normal person.
Yeah, normal, except like those socks. Those socks just aren't quite normal, but those are your eclipse.
Those and this make it known that I'm still in the hospital.
Those are your hospital eclipse socks. That's what those are going to be forever known as, right? Celebrating the brightness of the sun.
So we're going for a walk and go down to see my cousin that's also hospital.
Yep. So
we should do it before lunch. So good morning, folks. Here we are, day number 7 in the hospital. And still no word this morning. So got up and got myself dressed, all cleaned up, shaved. Sling back on and ready to roll, but who knows if it's going to happen or not. I almost hate to get excited that you're going to head home only to have it pulled out from under you again, but that's what's going on this morning. Looks like a rainy, drizzly day outside here at the UVM campus, Burlington, Vermont. So look at this, folks. I actually made it home, and Rachel gave me a ride. My friend Rachel. Christina had to work today. And there's Vic the dogger. All happy to see your daddy. Haven't seen her in almost a week. She was so happy she peed on the floor inside. Good to be home.